no. It's catchy.
Such a great
tune,
theme song. Such a great theme song.
It is, man.
What's going on, Joey?
Oh man, just trying to get a hold on life right now, bro. I know we both did some traveling in the past week.
Well,
Just
you did
came
some
back,
serious traveling.
yeah, I was abroad, so I crossed the pond and just trying to catch back up on work and all the bullshit, man. It's so unfair that if you dare to take a couple days off from work, motherfucker, you are gonna pay the goddamn price before you leave, desperately trying to clear your plate. And then when you come back, man, just a kick in the dick, man. So just going through the motions, JB. How you doing, man?
Same, man. I think I took about the same amount of time off from you, but I only went from Boston to New York, so I don't know why I took the same amount of time off. But yeah, same boat, man. Doesn't matter how much you prep before or how much you work after. You just get penalized for taking time off, and nothing gets done when I'm out of the office. Like, my team just shuts down. So
Yeah. And then when I got the message from you, I actually managed to drag my ass into the office in downtown Boston. I got the message from you at work. I'm like, you know what? Fuck, man. We're going to go live. I don't have a clue what happened last week because I couldn't watch the UFC card or any of the NFL games. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on now, but god damn it, man. I want to crack some alcohol and fucking talk Boston Bruce bets with my boy, man. So here we are.
Here we are. Crack some alcohol. That's a new one, man. That's a new one. I
Well,
like
you
it's like
know,
crack
I
a
said that.
beer, but you switched it with alcohol. So what are
Well,
you
you know
drinking?
what?
Is the
Well,
important
that's
question.
that's the question. I am drinking look. Hey, fuck, motherfucker, don't judge me. All right, I'm drinking. I'm drinking a Down East pumpkin flavored cider.
Oh,
All
god
right.
damn you.
No, dude, listen.
Are you wearing Uggs too?
Hey,
Jesus
shut up.
Christ.
Hey, dude, come on. Down East, they make a legit damn good cider, local to Boston. In a couple months of the year, they put out the pumpkin flavor. And you know what? I enjoy it. I'm not afraid to admit it. And I'm not afraid to, create phrases like cracking an alcohol. You know what I mean?
My respect for you has gone down in the last 30 seconds so much. I don't know what else to say.
Fuck you, dude. I'm enjoying myself over here. What are you drinking?
Oh, because I'm a man and I do man things.
Oh,
I'm sticking with the Mitcher's straight rye whiskey. Pretty good.
yeah.
You know, had a little bit
You
left in
like
the
it?
bottle. We're gonna finish it here. So that's what I'm drinking, and we're gonna talk about last week, which
Yeah.
we'll just get to that when we get to it. Talk about NFL Week 8 and how I still don't understand what's happening.
Jesus Christ, no.
College football, and then again a really good fight card for being right after a pay-per-view. I thought it was going to be nothing, but in the 5 minutes of prep I did, it would actually turned out pretty good.
It's some good scraps, man. This one should be entertaining, and I'm watching. I'm betting. I'm watching, bro.
I like it. Pick it. Follow us on it. Oh, we got to get your link on the website there, bud. We'll do that this week. That's like a priority for us. Okay, that's going to get done.
For sure. Agreed.
Okay, so let's move on to your favorite slide of the week. Recap of last week. Now, I should say this episode is known as Unprepared because, I'm talking, I did this 10 minutes ago. So,
yeah, like maximum 20 seconds of effort right here.
This was searching for as little as I could to get it. Okay, so we'll start off with UFC. Was it 280? Am I getting the number wrong? Was that it was
yeah, no, it was
right?
280. 280, yeah.
On paper, looks like a great card. I hit the couple
great card.
fights.
What, bro? One of the best, JB, on paper. Holy shit, man!
On paper, I hit a couple bets on the prelims, but they're all tied into parlays that ended up losing. I think one of them was I bet Sean Brady was going to lose to Bilal Muhammad. He did.
Yeah.
I unfortunately was on the wrong side of Peter Yan versus Sean O'Malley. I think Peter Yan won the fight. I think it's robbery, which is why we have a robber on the screen. I don't understand how you get the takedowns he did in 6 minutes of control time and lose the fight. 6 minutes of control time.
Now, do you tell me, JB, what I'm hearing is that there was not much damage inflicted during the control time. What do you think? Was that true?
Fair.
Partially
it wasn't.
True
it was completely control. He never really had him in a danger sub. Yeah, he landed some elbows and some shots here and there. O'Malley did hit him with some big shots. So O'Malley did have more strikes, and I would say more significant. But I guess my argument is that's how they're going to judge it. I'm fine with it. I've lost bets being on the other side of that, where Control time, I lose because my fighter damaged the guy. He got wrestle fucked to the ground for like fucking 4 minutes in the fight.
Yeah, sure. I think it nowadays, man, the judges are going to lean on the strikes, on the violence as opposed to the wrestling. They're just going to accommodate to the fans, man. Most of the fans don't want to see wrestling, don't want to see control. They want to see fucking rock'em sock'em robot type boxing, man. And that's going to favor O'Malley every time. But you know what's weird, man, is like Jesus Christ, I don't hate O'Malley. Like I want to see him succeed, but for some reason, I just find myself hating him because of the ways that he's climbing the ladder, the ways he's winning. You know what I mean? This is another controversial win. Pedro Munoz before that, like it's like it makes you respect guys like McGregor, where his climb to the top was in dominant fashion, no doubts about it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And it's just tough to watch for the kid.
Yeah, listen, I was on the sugar hype train. I kind of hopped off it after the Munoz fight when he pimped out on no,
Yeah, yeah,
disqualification.
yeah.
I will give him credit. I thought Jan was going to destroy him. He did go toe to toe with him. So whether he won or lost the fight, I think is
Right.
up to debate based on who you were betting on or how you watched the fight. To say O'Malley went toe to toe with Jan is a fair statement. It is a coin
Sure,
toss who
sure.
won the fight. So you got to give him credit. They've now leapfrogged him to the number one contender, which is I think is a fucking joke to do that.
Crazy,
But
crazy,
I
dude.
guess when you beat Peter Yan, who was the number one contender, you take that spot. My question is, where does Yan go from here? So he loses the
Mm.
rematch to Sterling, and now is lost to Sean O'Malley. Where do you go from here?
What I'm hearing is he's done. He's fed up. He was really bothered by that loss, and he thinks the UFC's out to get him or something. So honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And has he made enough money that he can just kind of ride off into the sunset? I don't think so.
Yeah,
So I don't know, JB. No idea.
we'll see. We'll see. The other picture we get up there is literally TJ Dillashaw. So, um,
Fuck yeah. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, what happened with that, dude? Walk me through
so
it.
I was on Dillashaw again, soft spot, old
Yeah.
school UFC fighter. I don't like Sterling. Um, I don't. What Dillashaw did was wrong. So let's be clear here, right? Like what he did was wrong. Oh, we got punch list in the chat, bro. Oh,
Hey,
punch
what up,
list.
Dale?
All right, man. I didn't even know we had a chat feature.
I forgot, dude. I forgot we were live, to be honest with you. I forgot this whole thing was happening. Yeah.
Oh, can I show this? Look at what he says about you, bro. He is so
Could be
accurate.
a boost
Look
estrogen
at
by
this. Yeah,
27%. You
exactly.
goddamn right it does. It's known, it's
Exactly.
respected by scientists across the fucking globe. JP, listen, listen.
Whatever. Anyway, I was on Dillashaw, old school guy, right? Like he had a shoulder injury. So apparently his shoulder was popping out in training camp left and right. They had to keep popping it out. He told the ref before the fight. So the ref came out and said, he told me if my shoulder pops out, don't stop the fight. I can pop it back into place. I don't
Okay.
fault him for going into the fight with that because what's he going to do? Take the scratch? Does he get a title shot if he takes the scratch there? Probably not, right?
Yeah,
So
I
where
see.
is
I
Dana
see.
White in the UFC in this situation? How did they allow this fight to happen?
Well, dude, I don't want to get into the fucking legal shenanigans of this shit. I've never seen a UFC fight contract, but you would imagine there's some verbiage in there that says if you are injured, like, if your shoulder's going to pop out, what was it, in the first round? I didn't see the fight. Was it the first
Uh,
round? Second round?
it popped on the first round. I think the fight finished in the second. I honestly don't even remember. I was so pissed. I was just steaming.
Look, regardless, man, I do respect Dana and I respect the business that he has built, right? They
Mhm.
got to have a fucking clause in that contract that prevents this shit from happening. They got to. But to your point, I guess he can't blame Dillashaw for trying to make it work. Dude's trying to get paid. He got paid for showing up. It's just a fucking A, man. I don't know what it is. These Aljamain Sterling fights, every time they end, you just pissed off, man. It's not enjoyable. It's not entertainment. Now, I didn't see this fight, JB. I didn't see any of the fights, man. I've tried to fire up my ESPN app overseas. It did not work as expected. But man, I don't know. It's just tough to it's tough to continue seeing. And god damn it, somebody fucking get Aljamain Sterling's belt. Somebody get him out of the picture, man, so we can watch championship fights and just be happy again. You know what I mean?
And on that, so at that point, my parlays are dead. So I had a little wager on Charles Olives, right? I think I talked to. I was big on that, right? When you get the champ, basically to at plus money, you gotta take him, in my opinion.
Sure. Yeah,
Um,
sure, sure.
I know he technically wasn't the champ because of the weight thing, but that's all
Nah, he
whatever, in my
is.
opinion.
He is.
So I put too many units on Charles. I knew Islam was probably the better fighter and was probably going to win, but when it was, well, I got no bets left. Let's try to recover some of this parlay money here. Double down, and he gets subbed in the second round. And it was a dominant finish. It's just he's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem like Izzy and Usman. I feel like where they're not necessarily going to be real exciting fights, but he's going to dominate people.
So, this was the one highlight I saw, bro. The one highlight I saw from the card was when Islam dropped Oliveira with the hook, jumped on him, and subbed him effortlessly. Effortlessly, bro. Oliveira getting subbed effortlessly. I'd never thought I'd even say that. So I truly believe, man, that was a statement. I didn't see it coming, man. I didn't.
I mean, it was cool, like the whole Khabib thing afterwards and whatever, but
Sure,
I
sure.
I do get nervous that this is like another little Khabib here, and we're in for like just
You
who's
might be
next on
right.
Islam's list. He's gonna wrestle him, he's gonna sub him. It's gonna not be the most exciting fights, and it is what it is. Of course, Conor McGregor comes out, Twitter. I know exactly how to beat him.
Oh, stop
Whatever.
that shit, dude. Stop that. I don't even want to talk about him, man. I don't
Yeah.
he needs yeah, stop it. I hate it. You know what I don't hate though? Is Volkanovski. My man, the dude is in his prime,
Mhm.
looking damn good. And you want to talk about the risk of getting subbed? Do you remember when he fought fucking Ortega and was in that guillotine, man?
I don't know how he
And he
survived that.
just,
I
dude, and he
don't know
just,
how he
no,
survived that.
he just gargled his way to safety somehow. That's when I
Yep.
think the whole world said, that is a bad motherfucker. We're going to
Mhm.
stop booing this guy. He's cool as shit. He loves barbecue. This is a dude I can get behind. I want to see that fight, man, because I don't think Volkanovski is going to look. I don't want to get ahead of myself here because I'm still shocked by actually what he did to Oliveira in 2 rounds, right? But
Mhm.
hey, let's see that fight. Let's see if Islam is that guy that you're talking about, a guy that's going to be here for a while, which he very well could be. It's just one guy in his way, and that's Volk. So let's see it, bro. Let's see it.
And on that, I saw a stat that if that fight happens, the opening odds were Volk was like plus 225 or some shit.
Take it.
Yeah,
Why
you do,
not?
right? Like, come on. Come on.
Take him by decision, man. Volk is a decision machine. All right. Anyway, let's not get
Volk
ahead of
cooking some
ourselves.
bland ass
Let's
food.
not get ahead of ourselves. Bland ass food. Come on, Dale.
All right, he's
Well,
plugged in
I
here.
mean,
What's he saying? What's he saying about Haley and Drew Dober? Sometimes. Oh yeah, everyone's fighting hurt. Yeah, no,
mm,
that makes sense. That makes sense. Sometimes I love how I'm just saying yeah when like reading it, and so therefore the listeners have no idea what he said. So
yeah,
Punch List is plugged into UFC fighters. They actually have a following, or like actually have fighters on their show. Haley, Drew Dober both said everyone fights hurt. Sometimes you tell the officials, sometimes you don't, but everyone's hurt. That said, the shoulder should have been too severe to
sure,
compete.
sure.
Makes
Yeah,
sense, right? Like that.
makes
It
sense.
was
Yeah.
because once it popped out once, it was popping out every fucking time he moved. He was fighting with one arm. It was absurd. It was absurd.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the line has to be drawn somewhere. That's a
Right.
good point. Like the camps that these guys go through, man, if they're doing it correctly, they're taking damage, they're getting hurt. So that makes sense, right?
Yep.
But yeah, there's gotta be a line that's drawn in those contracts. But hey, what are you gonna do? Leave that
Yeah.
to Dana and the business to take care of.
So I am down a good amount of money from UFC 280 because it was a big pay per view. I had a good amount of units on it, and I was down. Um, I had a really good over parlay cooking that I lost by point 0.5 points. Baylor, Kansas. They hit 58. I had the over under 58 and a half, so that hurt.
Oh,
Um, so what
ouch,
do I
dude.
do? Do you walk away and cut your losses like a smart individual does, or do you go max? I would even argue double max unit play on one college game for the over.
Well, you left
Well,
one pot out, bro. No, you probably slugged how many shots of whiskey before you made that play? I know you, bro. Walk everyone through the routine of how this actually works in real life. I've seen it many times.
I looked at the line and I loved it. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was great. And I was like, all right, you know what? 56 and a half. Kansas State versus TCU. It's going to happen. I called this a lock on our show the week before. This was the
Right.
one that I had in the middle with the locks on it. So
Yeah,
I
they were
said, you know what?
lock. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I'm going down
Clipart
with the
locks.
ship. This is
Yeah.
either saving me or just killing me.
Mhm.
Well, proud to report the overhit, and it was a profitable by the skin of my teeth weekend for your boy JB here.
Lucky son of a bitch, dude. Yeah, those seem to always go your way, and it pisses me off because I always have the opposite result. But I'm
Teach their
happy,
own.
man. It's for the brand. It's all for the brand.
Teach their own. Teach their own. Teach their own. Looks like Dale's out of here. Appreciate you stopping by, Dale. First actual person in the chat, so I got to give some serious props to him there. But
Hey, Dale, always nice to see you, bro. You actually gave us a chance to look at how the comments show up, man.
yeah,
This is all
all of a sudden
happening,
someone's
bro. It's
flash. I
all
was like, what the
happening.
fuck is this?
It's fucking awesome, bro. No, good looks, Dale. Good looks, man.
All right, so let's talk NFL. Let's just get this next slide.
Oh, I
Okay.
love this slide. I love this. Can we stay on this and kind of, socialize, take it in?
The fucking Jets kill me again.
Yeah, yeah, we were way off when we first started saying just pick against the Jets. We were way off. JB, they are 5-2, my friend. 5-2 for fuck's sake, dude.
They're gonna have another loss in the record this week.
I don't look. I mean, we can talk about it. I don't know about that, bro. I don't
We'll
know.
get into it. We'll get into it.
Uh,
I got the Colts here. I forget who the Colts are playing, so I got to look this up real quick here because I could just go to the
um,
next slide, but I could also just.
no. The Colts are playing the Washington football team in
Okay,
Indy.
listen, I need a green check mark here, guys. All right, like,
Hey,
come on.
hey, JB. Hey. Matt Ryan is not playing. I
Yeah,
think
good. You know what? Give me Sam
they're
Ellinger
benching
from
him for the
Texas.
season.
Give me Sam Ellinger from Texas, baby. You know what? I feel better about him being the quarterback than fucking Matt Ryan. I hate Matt Ryan.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. BC, yeah, show some goddamn respect to the old man.
BC. Like, who
Yeah.
gives a fuck about Boston College football? Kids that went to Boston College don't even give a fuck about Boston College football.
Hey, but dude, hey, Boston is in the name of Boston College football. Dude, come on, we're gonna partner with them someday,
Oh,
man.
we will never
You're
partner
not
with
thinking
Boston
about
College. We will partner with Boston University before we partner with
Yeah, that's
Boston
true.
College,
That's
bro.
true. All right, fair enough. I can't defend this any longer.
So I have one thing to say to you.
What?
Colts Nation, let's ride.
That's what. Dude, that's even more embarrassing than Russell saying it because the Colts are so horrible, and I just don't think Colts Nation just believes in their team. I don't. Whereas
No.
Broncos country is going to
Country.
anyway. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyway, we're not talking about that game yet. So look, I got the Cowboys. All right. So the boys are playing. Who do they got? Who is that? Oh, Dallas is playing the Bears at home. Now, here's the thing, JB. Zeke is having some knee problems. I don't know if he's going to play.
Yeah, but
Not
he
that
hasn't done
he's
anything for him all
that's
season.
the
I think
thing.
you're fine.
That's what I'm
I think you're
saying.
fine.
Yeah. So I feel pretty good about this. The Bears did look all right against the Pats, but I feel good about Dallas at home. So, hey, put another green tick, will you, JB?
I don't like Survivor this year at all. I'm so glad I got knocked out because this would just been the most painful. Like, this is just so bad. Like, look at all those rednecks.
Yeah. I told you it was so bad before we even started. I had one slip up in week 3. Otherwise, I'm perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting a little cocky there, my friend. Getting a little cocky is all I have to say.
Truth hurts, bro. Truth hurts.
All right. So now, now I got like a chat feature here. There's so many buttons in this fucking thing.
Why don't I see the chat, dude?
You're not special. You're not special.
Bullshit, dude. Give me
It's
the
next to
access.
captions. Do you see captions? Over the right?
I see yeah, I do.
This is great audio.
Oh, look at the chat. That's awesome, dude.
Okay, punch list blew it up, dude. That's awesome. It's awesome.
Very
all right.
cool.
Baltimore at Tampa Bay. This game is underway. Tampa starting the game was -1.5, over under 46.5. I would have picked Tampa. They are currently up 10-3. That's more so. I think this is Brady's potential comeback game. They look terrible. If they lose this game, one would argue their season is over. What are your thoughts here?
Nah, yeah, I think the same. I don't think they're going to lose it, man, because I think teams rally around a guy like Tom Brady. How can you not, dude? If you're playing football, if you're playing in the NFL with Tom Brady, and you see how pissed off he is, you know the dude's a competitor, man. I think they're gonna. I don't think they're done, man. They're gonna rally around them. I think they're gonna beat the Ravens, and I would not be surprised if they make the playoffs and could do some damage. They're just not the team that I think everyone thought they'd be at the beginning of the season, right? But we'll see.
No, agreed. Agreed. This is on my picket, so you can validate that it was in before there. I do have the Tampa Bay over at 46.5. We're currently
Yeah.
at 13. We
Yeah.
are 11 minutes left in the second. I'm not hating it yet. Still plenty of
No.
time, not that many points. We'll see what happens here. But
Yeah. 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 It's alive. It's alive.
moving on. Broncos country at
Oh, let's
Jacksonville.
ride.
Jacksonville minus 2.5, over under 39.5. This game is in London at Wembley Stadium.
Right. Right. Right.
If it was actually at Jacksonville, as I have written there, and it's clearly not, Jags win by a billion, potentially. Like this, they would destroy Denver. I'm not going to bet this game because I don't trust London games to save my life. Russell Wilson's talking about how he was doing knee highs on the plane and doing push-ups. He was working out. He's basically in the aisle going, Broncos country, let's ride. Like, he is the biggest joke in the NFL right now, but such entertainment value that I love it. Jacksonville minus 2.5 is the play here, but I'm not going to bet it. What are you doing?
No, I'm not betting this either. But I'm just gonna say, man, look, this isn't Russell Wilson's fault. Whoever filmed that video on their phone of him going through that, that bit where he's doing his different takes on Broncos country, let's ride. He was doing nothing wrong, man. That's what you
No,
do
no, no, no,
when
no,
you're
no,
trying
no.
to put. No. What, dude?
Have you seen
What?
his Subway commercial?
No.
Okay, so do me a favor. After the show, I want you to Google or just go to YouTube and type in Russell Wilson Subway
Oh
commercial.
no. Oh
It's the
no.
same thing. So it is Russell Wilson. This is who
Oh
he is.
shit.
Now,
Okay.
why
I
we
didn't
didn't
even
know
know that.
this was because
Yeah.
for a lot of his career, he had Marshawn Lynch and Richard Sherman on the team who took all the attention away from him.
Yeah, it's still weird though how this avalanche of attention is all of a sudden on him because of this Broncos country, let's ride, just saying it with different levels of emotion and enthusiasm. And dude, that has been just torn up on the internet. But anyway, all right, look, I'm gonna Google the what is it, the Subway commercial with him. I'll get a dose of who he really is. I'm not gonna lie, JB, I'm enjoying it. It's been quite humorous to just get regular doses of Russell Wilson on a garbage team having a terrible season. I'm enjoying it. I'm staying away from this game though because I do not believe in Broncos country. Obviously, Jags are up and down. I want to get on the train, man, but look, it's not a real home game for them. Therefore, I can't get involved. Yeah, pass. Get me away from this.
Last thing I'll say, I think his sandwich is called like the Dangewich, like the danger sandwich. So
Why?
just prepare yourself for that. No,
What's it?
there's no rationale.
All right, doesn't matter.
Just
Nothing matters anymore.
just I can't wait till you watch this and your brain just literally explodes. Carolina at Atlanta. Atlanta -4, over under 41. No, thank you. Not even going to comment on it. This is a pass for me.
No, I like Atlanta here, JB. I do. I think Carolina's a broken team, my man. Without McCaffrey, what is going on with them at quarterback? What is going
TJ
on with this
Walker,
football team?
bro.
No, get out of here, bro. Stop. I say, look, no, enough. Carolina is a very confused team, and the Falcons. Look, I think they're flying a bit under the radar, man. Nobody's giving them a chance, but here they are, sitting at 3-4, almost at 500. They're tied for first in the NFC South at the moment. I think they take this game, bro. Now, am I going to bet it? It seems irresponsible to bet a game like this. However, the pick is going to be Atlanta. I think they take this, man. I think Carolina's in trouble, bro. Really do.
This is how unprepared I am. I just looked at the screen I had up. I'm like, I have Atlanta at Cincinnati. Like, what am I doing? Why am I have this wrong? Yeah, these are my notes from last week. I still haven't closed that out because this is how unprepared I am from.
Ah, yeah, that's come on. Don't air out your dirty laundry on the live broadcast, bro.
Always. Chicago at Dallas. Dallas -9.5, over under 42.5. There's gonna be a lot of these now, and I apologize. This is a no thank you. I'm not touching this game.
No, I'm with you on that, JB. And overall, when I looked at the matchups, that was my reaction to quite a few games, man. It's the same here. Chicago's got momentum. Dallas, it's 9.5. That's too much, bro. That's too much for me. So no, pass.
All right. All right. Miami at Detroit. Detroit plus 3.5, over under 51.5.
Mm-hmm.
I like the over here.
Yeah.
I
It's a bit high, JB. No,
Detroit's defense is terrible.
that's true. That's true.
The Pats like worked them 49-0, dude.
Mm,
With a backup
yeah,
quarterback, with a third string quarterback.
sure. But look, hey, Tua is a porcelain doll, apparently. Um, and I don't know, man. I
Oh,
wasn't
you
overly
you're
impressed with
you
his.
have you have changed your attitude, my
No, no,
friend.
no, 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 no. No, look, look, look,
You were
look. The
like Dolphins
Dolphins.
country let's ride to start this season off, bro.
Hey, I still am Dolphins country. Let's ride. I'm just saying, be careful with Tua. Be careful with him. All right, he's a bit fragile. Okay. Um, his return, I expected more from him last week. I expected more from Tyreek Hill last week. So, um, yeah, I don't know, man. Just at 51.5 just seems a little high for me. But you love your points, bro, and I gotta support you. Gotta support you.
All right. All right. Points it is.
Yeah, but about that game, JB, I think the Lions, I think they got a chance, man. If I'm on Ross St. Brown is playing, which I believe he is, I think they got a chance on that. So I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch it. If anything, maybe we'll get in on some points together, JB. But at the moment, I'm gonna stay away. Another one, staying away from it.
All right. All right. Arizona at Minnesota. Minnesota minus 3.5, over under 49. I'm gonna ride with Arizona here one last time.
Ah, I knew it. I knew
There's
it.
something about them having Hopkins. And who else did they get?
Um,
They got another wide
what do you
receiver.
think?
Who the hell did they get?
The Cards?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, dude. You ask. I've been out of the country for the past week. Did this happen recently?
No, it was like last episode. I think I actually mentioned it last episode. I just don't even remember what the fuck I said. So you give me your
Uh,
breakdown on this. I'm gonna look up who they got.
yeah, I mean, for me, the Vikings just look too good, man. They're on a roll. 5-1, leading the division. And look, I just think, I think they're looking damn good. Jefferson's looking good. Dalvin Cook's looking good. They look like a good football team, bro. Arizona does not. They don't. They got problems, man. And I know, like, I think we both wish that they were better this year, but they're not winning games, bro. So I can't say that they're just gonna show up all of a sudden. It's a road game against a team that's got it together. I can't say that with confidence, man. I can't. But at the same time, uh, do you bet it? Do you bet it? I don't know, because Arizona at the end, JB, they can indeed be dangerous, and pick would be the Vikings, but it's another one I'm going to stay away from. Man, I know it's lame, man, but I got to stay away from it. I don't feel good about it.
Robbie Anderson, after he did that blow up on the
Oh
sideline,
yeah.
he
So
ended
is
up
he?
there.
Yeah, are they going to even put him out there though?
Yeah,
Is he
no,
going to
he's a
play?
starter. So their starting wide receivers are D Hop, Ronald Moore, and Robbie Anderson. Their backup is AJ
Yeah.
Green, which fucking talk about that
Yeah,
guy falling off the face
yeah,
of the earth.
it's about time. It's about time he takes the
Um,
backup role.
how do you feel about the over under here now that I'm thinking about that? 49 though, with that offense, Minnesota's offense, that's
Yeah,
doable. No, it's in a
yeah,
dome.
yeah.
Minnesota's a dome.
Minnesota's defense has not been outstanding. That's actually a good call, JB. We might have just found ourselves a nice spot there. Might have
I
found
like it.
ourselves a nice spot. I don't hate it at all.
I like it. I like it. Another team that I am. This is. I don't want to say this about the NFL based off my betting record this year, but I'm going to say it. Lock it up. Vegas wins this game. They cover the
No,
spread.
I
They
no,
beat New
no.
Orleans.
I can't get behind you like this, man. You've been doing this every goddamn week with Vegas.
False. I did it for a
Every
couple
week.
weeks. A couple weeks. A couple.
No,
Two,
more than
three.
a couple.
2, 3 weeks ago.
Bro,
Okay.
you were so high on Vegas before the season even started, and then
I
you
was.
consistently, dude, pull the tape. Pull the tape, bro. You've been all over Vegas, and they've shit the bed every goddamn week.
Didn't Vegas just keep you alive in Survivor last week?
Vegas? I didn't take no, no. I didn't take Vegas that early in Survivor. No way.
Hang on.
You're full of
Now.
shit, bro. Like I said, roll the tape. Roll the tape.
Roll the
Roll
tape.
the
Week
tape.
7. Raiders beat Houston. Las Vegas Raiders, my friend, were your Survivor pick last week.
Yeah, but that was more of like
Roll the tape,
Houston
bro.
Texans
Roll the
sucks.
tape.
You fucking dude, I hate you. Vegas sucks, and they're gonna get slaughtered by Winston this upcoming Sunday. I don't know. I mean, maybe they take it, maybe JB, but like, no, 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 no. Get out of here. Just get out of here, man.
Is Winston the starter?
Yeah, he's. I think he is admitting at this point that he's not 100%. Right, so he's admitting he's not okay. But I think they're gonna roll him out there. I think they're gonna roll him out, bro.
That is very intriguing to me.
Yeah, yeah. I think this is two teams that are struggling. They just gotta figure it out. Until they do, man, I'm not picking either.
Second piece of the parlay here. That is the lock with Vegas. Money line. Don't take the spread. This could be by a point. The Patriots are going to shatter the hopes and dream of all those Jets fans. I think they actually have a good football team because they don't. They don't.
Mm.
I know their record would say otherwise, but they played a third string quarterback in Miami when we had to play Tua. And then they played another third string quarterback in another game. I think it might have been PJ Walker in Carolina. I can't remember. But point is, Mac Jones is back. This is his team. He's taken the reins. I want to say Pats by a billion, but that's my old Tom Brady confidence. So we're going to go back. Pats win the game. They will win
Money line.
in New York. Money line. Don't take the spread. Just Pats money line.
Okay. All right. I'm actually really looking forward to this game. What is Mac? What is he gonna do, man? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna step
Light
up?
it the fuck up.
Yeah. I think the big one for me is with Brees Hall out of the equation for the Jets. Do they still got that offense? This is going to be a good game, man. Really.
So
So
I'm going to give you a
I
pass
like
here
that you're
because
taking money line.
you've been out of the country, so you realize they got James Robinson from Jacksonville, right?
Oh, so yeah, but is he? Yes, I knew that, but is he going to be right in the mix? Is he? Are they just going to come out and start him?
I think they're going to because it happened pretty early on, and I mean they rolled McCaffrey out in San Fran after like 2 days of practice. So
Yeah,
I
I did hear
feel like,
about
to your
that.
point, the other guy was such a big integral part that he's got to get touches. Now maybe he's not the lead back, but he's not going to be like, oh, every now and then. Like he's going to be splitting carries with someone.
Yeah, he'll be in the mix perhaps, but they're not just gonna. He is not a McCaffrey level back, so you can't just like throw him out there without seeing any of the playbook and expect him to make plays. That's not Robinson. But I did hear about that. Makes it interesting. Oh, I don't want to bet this, JV. I want to watch it. I really want to watch it. Because dude, when's the last time the Pats played the Jets and we thought it'd be a close and good game? It's been a while, man. So I'm looking forward to this.
So there's not many Patriots games this year that I told myself I was getting fired. I went into this season not knowing, right? Like I was honest about myself. Buffalo was better on paper. What are the Patriots going to do here? There's one game that gets it going for me that I'll be just sitting here playing pump up videos at like fucking 10 a.m. slamming my head against the wall. It's the Jets. I hate Jets fans. I hate them. They are the most obnoxious loser fan base in the country.
They're tough. Yeah.
Okay?
They're tough. They're tough to handle. They're tough to handle. I agree.
We won the AFC East 16 years ago. Like you got your ass handed to you by Tom Brady for 20 fucking years. Shut up. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
they just and I find that they're just tough they're people that I just normally wouldn't want to go out and have a beer with. I find that
never.
maybe this is maybe this is a blanket statement, man, but it's just what I found over the years, man. Just what I found.
It's true. And also, the other thing I'll say about Jets fans is all of a sudden they're all in love with Tom Brady now that he's not in New England. So it's like, oh, for all those years you couldn't admit that he's good, but now he's not a competition. He's good. Anyway, I digress.
All right, cooler Jets. Let's move on.
Well, fine. I'm like sweating right now. Pittsburgh at Philadelphia minus 10.5 over under 43. I think Philly covers this. I think Philly could cover the over under by itself. I'm not gonna bet it, but my pick would be that Philly does probably win by 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, yeah. I think Pittsburgh's got a little momentum coming into this week for sure, but they're not going to stop Philly. They're not going to stop Philly. Somebody might this season. It's not going to be Pittsburgh. I like the over here, JB. I like the over. Like I said, Philly's going to put up some serious points, and I think, maybe Pittsburgh puts up a couple. Yeah, I like the over here, and I think if I were to bet this, which I'm going to, I'll probably try and parlay an alternate spread here with Philly at -7 or something like that. I don't have as much confidence as you in the 14 points, but Philly's got this. I'll probably look at an alternate spread -7 or something like that. Look for a parlay.
I like it. I like it. Tennessee at Houston plus 2.5, over under 40.5. Pass. Not going to touch it. I was looking at that over under saying that's kind of low. I could see that hitting very easy, but that could also just be in like a 6-3 game. So I'm going to pass.
Houston here with the upset. All right. Take them at 2.5. I understand Tennessee's at the top of the division at 4-2. Houston's at the bottom at 1-4. I don't think Houston is a garbage team. I do think their defense is okay. They're not a force to be reckoned with, but they're okay. I'm not sold on the Titans as a team, man. I'm not. I'm truly not. And I think I might take a stab here straight up with Houston plus 2.5. I think Brandon Cooks is going to get in the goddamn end zone, man. I think I think they're going to put a game together here, man. And I think there's no better time to do it than now at home against the Titans, who are sitting at the top of the division, man. I think the Texans come out like dogs and make this thing happen, man. Plus 2.5. I'm going to take this.
So I don't hate your logic, but I'm going to blow one big hole into it. You just said Houston is not a garbage team, but you said Vegas is a garbage team, and Vegas just beat Houston.
Are you going back to the Survivor thing, you motherfucker? Listen to me.
No, I'm not. I'm just stating. I'm stating facts that you just said out loud.
Listen. Before the season started, I said Houston is going to be a garbage team. Like I said about the New York Giants as well. Both teams have proved me wrong. Now the Giants, okay, they're what 5-1 or something. They're 6-1. Jesus Christ. Texans, their record still shows that they're a garbage team. However, I don't believe that they are complete garbage. I don't. At the beginning of the season, when I picked the Raiders over the Texans, yeah, I thought the Raiders would be better than they are, and the Texans will be worse than they are. All right, the Raiders are certainly not better than I thought they'd be, and the Texans are not as bad as I thought they'd be. So, look, man, I got a little bit of hope in the Texans. All right, I got a little bit of hope in them. That's why I'm taking them in this spot, bro.
That's cute. Washington at Indianapolis -3, over under 39.5. Like I said earlier, Colts Nation, let's ride. Okay. Sam Ellinger, Texas quarterback.
Oh,
right?
God, stop it, dude.
Texas quarterback against the Washington football team. Lock it up. This is a serious play for me. Indy -3. They'll win by like 2 or 3 touchdowns here.
I think this is two horrible teams playing football against each other, and I want nothing to do with it. That's what I think.
Fair. That's a very fair take. I will actually give you that was probably the best take you had at all this week so far. So.
Dude, honestly, it was the most honest. I have no hot takes or preparation to offer. That's my statement. All right.
This is another game. San Fran at the Rams, +1.5 for the Rams. Over under 42.5. Start of the season, that over under I'm slamming with my mortgage payment, but I'm not gonna bet this, and you can hear that I'm probably gonna end up doing that by the tone of my voice. But
yep.
As of today, which is Thursday, I'm not betting it.
Well, what's up with Deebo Samuel, bro? Is he gonna?
What's up with San Fran? Are they good or are they fucking terrible?
Well, Christian McCaffrey would immediately give them a rushing threat that has not been there for some time. And I'm telling you, man, if he can establish the rushing game, dude, that's going to really open up things for Ayuk and Samuel. I think their offense could really improve, man. He's just kind of like he just needs a little bit of time to integrate with the offense. That's what I think, man. So he should be a huge addition for the Niners, man. And I don't know what's going on with the Rams. I really don't. So they might get Van Jefferson back, which would be a nice number 2 receiver for the Rams. But like, I don't know, man. The Rams what the fuck? Did they really win the Super Bowl last year? I don't know what's going on, dude. The over looks good. I know before the season it looks super tasty, but even now it looks all right. But for me, is Deebo Samuel playing? The dude is a force on the field, and if Christian McCaffrey can establish some kind of running game, man, I think that's really going to open things up. And I think, look, um, over looks nice for me. I might take the Niners here to beat the Rams, and I might do that with. No, I'm not. I might do that. I will do that with confidence. I will do that with confidence if Debo Samuel is playing. So we'll wait and see.
Okay. I'm pausing because this next line I just looked at. I'm like, oh shit, I did that backwards, and I went to look at it and I didn't. So Giants at Seattle.
Hate it.
Seattle's -3.
Yeah, hate it. Just hate everything about it.
The Giants are good. I
I don't
don't.
know. I don't know what's going on with this, man. I don't know what's going on because I'm not. I don't know if I'm ready to say the Giants are good. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
And Seattle
You
at
know what I mean?
home. Seattle at home is better. Like
Seattle at home that's a force, man. That is something to consider for sure. But like, dude, I don't like this. Don't like it at all.
the points, 44 and a half.
Um, no, no, I don't like it, man.
All right,
Because
so it's a
like,
pass.
yeah, because Metcalf is banged up. Like, who on the Giants is going to be putting up points? Like, it can't just say Saquon Barkley's going to, just completely dominate. Who else do they have as far as offensive threats on the Giants? Like, I don't get it. I hate this. I hate this.
All right, pass. I think I can get behind a pass here. May look at that over under, seeing what it does close to game time.
Game of the week back
Was
before the
supposed to
season
be.
started.
Supposed to be. Green Bay at Buffalo. Buffalo -11. Over
Yikes.
under 47 and a half. The first time Aaron Rodgers has been a double-digit dog.
Oh, really? Ever?
First time ever in his career.
No shit.
You know what that tells me?
What?
That Green Bay money line.
Oh. Yeah. Plus what? plus what? It's gotta be a high number
410
here.
plus 410.
410.
That's a sprinkle. You can't it's Aaron Rodgers. I don't give a fuck. Like it's Aaron Rodgers. Sprinkle plus 410 on that. Like just give it a little taste. Just a little sprinkle. Just a little sprinkle. Okay.
but
Not
but
saying
I
it's a
think
parlay piece.
yeah, but dude, I think I'd like to back you here and say, yeah, it's Aaron Rodgers, yeah. But I think these are the things that separate like Rodgers from Brady. Brady could have a very limited supporting cast and still find a way to win. He's
Mhm.
proved that consistently, right? Aaron Rodgers has not proved that. He's got some dinosaur receivers and Sammy Watkins and Lazard and all these guys that are hurt every other week. And he's shown what he can do with a limited supporting cast. You know what I mean? And I love to say, yeah, it's Rodgers. He could do it. But, I can't say that with confidence, man. So, look, I support a sprinkle. Always like a little sprinkle. But, Green Bay's just looked atrocious. And another thing, by the way, is the team going to rally around a guy like Aaron Rodgers?
Oh no, he's a piece of shit.
Do you see a leader in Aaron Rodgers, a guy who can pick his team up when they're down, put the whole thing on his back and put it together? I've never seen that in Aaron Rodgers. I've just always thought he's a good quarterback. So these are the situations where characters are tested. And I think the character of Aaron Rodgers, the leadership of Aaron Rodgers fails. And I think that's why you see -11, man, for the Bills. So
And
now,
I agree with everything you said. Here's why I'm gonna do a little sprinkle on this because I agree with everything you said. And this
mm,
season has taught me what there's no
yeah,
rationale to anything,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
that's
like you're
true.
sitting here telling me it's Buffalo at Buffalo, who's looked really good against a team who's terrible. Buffalo should win by 21. Like they should absolutely destroy Green Bay. It's gotta be closer than that. I will bet money that it'll be closer. Like I really wish this was -14 because I would slam Green Bay at +14.
Yeah,
I that might be an alternate spread play. Let's look at that alternate spread. Green
sure,
Bay
sure.
+14. I think that's the play here. Moving on. Moving
Yeah,
on.
for sure. Yeah, I like it.
My
I like
boy
it.
Joey B in Cincinnati has figured it out, folks. I know he lost Jamar Chase today. I know that's a huge, huge
That's big.
loss.
That's big. That's big, man.
He's got a lot of talent on that team, though. Cincinnati covers like minus Cincinnati at Cleveland +3 over under 46. Like Cincinnati wins by a touchdown minimum. So very confident in this. Cincinnati. It's a Monday night game. So I think I'm going
Okay.
to keep it out of a parlay, see how I do on Sunday. It might be a prayer, please get me out of the hole I dug myself into, or hey, I'm doing pretty good. Let's still do a little sprinkle. If I end up even on Sunday, I probably don't touch this
Yeah, yeah. I support you there. I support you on that one. I think, yeah, since they're starting to put it together, man, and even without Jamar Chase, T. Higgins can kill it, man. He can kill it. And if they want to double team T, I think Tyler Boyd has shown that he can ball as well. So they got their weapons, man, and I think they should be able to beat Cleveland here. So yeah, we'll see what kind of shape we're in heading into Monday.
We'll see. We'll see. We're not looking good on this over here, but so I'm going to give you a little update. All right. We're still sitting at 13 here with 2 minutes left. And
Yeah,
it's
now is
halftime.
when you start to get nervous, JB.
Yeah. So I need a little bit of Tom Brady. He's got the ball in his own like 5 here. We're going to little Tom Brady magic here. 2 minute drill. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, yeah, you need some points, man. ASAP.
College card, but to keep pretty simple this week.
All
There
right.
wasn't a lot on there. I liked it. Normally, this slide is completely jam packed. You can't even make half of them out. Got to keep it simple. I will say I feel very strongly about all these, though.
All right.
I will tell you right now, just double checking. This right here is a points parlay. What you see on the screen, all these overs will be in a parlay together, and it's going to hit. And it's
Oh,
going to stay pretty simple. Okay?
oh, really?
Oh yes, yes.
All right. Okay. Ballsy,
Florida
bro.
at Georgia. Georgia minus 22.5 over under 56 point. That's definitely should be 5. There's no way it's 50.6, but did not prepare for this. Georgia probably wins the game. They probably win by that, but this is the biggest cocktail party down in Florida. So over under 56.5, probably going to hit. Georgia might put it up by itself. Maybe they put up 48 and, Florida gets a touchdown or 2.
All right.
Oregon at California. California plus 17. I don't know if Oregon's good or not, but I know they can put up points all of a sudden. The only team they didn't put points up against was Georgia in week 1 when I bet it.
Mm.
Every time I bet Oregon's over. After that, they've hit it. And I will say 58.5 does scare me a little bit because that's kind of
It
been
has
my
to, dude.
poison because I've hit a lot of overs at 58 and lost at 0.5. So, but I'm going with it. I really like it here.
Oh, you always involve Oregon, man. It makes me nervous.
I'm telling you, they're not. They get a lot of shit, rightfully so, because week 1 they did not show up against Georgia. I think
Oh,
what
they
people
looked
don't
horrible.
realize is Georgia is really fucking good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Fair enough.
OK State against Kansas State. Kansas State saved me last week. I gotta go
Mm.
back to the well here. I had them at 56.5 last week. I have them at 56 now. Lock it up. This might be the lock of the week. So definitely
Ooh,
parlay
okay.
piece, but this might be the whole. Let's do a little bit max unit play on this one.
All right. All right.
Kentucky at Tennessee. Tennessee minus 12 over under 61. Tennessee is wearing their like blacked out uniforms that just look so sick. Like they are the most disgusting uniforms on the face of the earth. They're going to win by like 35 points. They may put up
Therefore,
61. They're going to win this game. Take Tennessee minus 12. Take the over under. Tennessee's putting up 75 points. It's over. It's over.
sound logic, JB.
Sound logic. Baylor at Texas Tech minus 2 over under 62.5. This is the one I have the least confidence in. Baylor did kind of screw me last week. They went for 2-point conversion when they shouldn't have. If they didn't, that over under 58.5 becomes 59. And I win a lot of parlays. But 62.5, I think, is very doable with these two teams playing each other. TCU at West Virginia. West Virginia plus 7.5. West Virginia plus 7.5 might be a play here. The over under 68.5 is definitely alive. TCU was that Kansas State parlay that helped me last, or Kansas State straight up play that helped me last week. So got to stick with them.
Yeah,
But again,
I respect that.
so what do you got here? Six team parlay, all overs. Love it.
Ballsy, bro.
I think you do the Florida, Georgia, Oregon, California, OK State, Kansas State, and put that as like a pretty strong parlay, like multiple unit parlay piece there. I really like that.
Really
like
I'll
that.
I'll tail it. I don't know about multiple units, bro, but I'll tail it.
All right.
Oh yeah. Are we gonna break down this card right now? We're way over, bro.
We normally do like an hour 10. I feel like we can knock this out in 10, 20 minutes.
All right, let's do it.
I don't have a take on any fights. I have a take on a couple fights here, right? So Calvin Kattar versus Allen. What's Allen's first name? Arnold Allen.
Yeah, Arnold Allen. Yeah.
Early start time, if I remember. Not super early like last week, but
4 p.m. start, is it?
4 p.m. prelims. So yeah.
Okay.
So you're probably talking main card at 6 or 7.
Yeah, don't
Um,
hate it.
okay. First fight. Let's see here. What do we got? Joshua Weems versus Christian Rodriguez. I'm not touching it. Are you?
No, me neither. Move on.
Okay. Move on. Cody Durden versus Carlos Mota. Durden plus 140, 140. Carlos Mota minus 165. I'm taking Durden. I bet Durden way too much money when I was hammered in fucking
I
Connecticut one time.
remember it. I was hoping you were gonna bring this up, man. I was hoping you would bring that up. I'm surprised you remember it. Dude, I remember before the fight started, we had a brief text interaction, and I'm like, Durden, go. Take him. Money line. But dude, you put way too much on it.
Way too much. I
Way
was
too much.
hammered.
And I don't know why. I thought you were just gonna put it like a half a unit or something. No, just put Durden money line. Dude, you went hard on him,
Mhm.
but he delivered. He delivered.
He delivered. So my thought is, you win that much money for the first time, going back to the well until you lose any money. So Durden going here plus 140. I don't know enough about this fight other than he saved me once. Let's go back to him.
No, dude. You owe it to him to go back to him. And you know what? This Carlos Mota guy, he's never fought in the UFC. So boom, take your shot.
I'm gonna go back to that fight too. Cody Durden won by knockout in round one by punches. That's why I
Oh
love
yeah,
this guy.
oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, yeah. And he's going against a rookie, bro, unproven Brazilian rookie in Carlos Mota. So I might back you on that plus 140. Why not?
All right, I like it. I like it. Chase Hooper versus Steve Garcia. Chase Hooper at minus 290. Is it Hopper or Hooper?
Hooper.
Hooper minus 295. Garcia plus 245. I'm taking Chase here. I'm not taking him straight up, but he's going to be a parlay piece with a couple other thoughts I got here. But you break this one down because you got a personal connection to Chase, don't you?
Yeah, dude. When I was out in Vegas in International Fight Week, it was a blast, man. And I went to the UFC, like, when you get to meet the fighters, you get some autographs signed. They did a hell of a job. It's like they rent out this huge, building to do it, right? So everybody's waiting like for hours, dude. Literally, I'm not exaggerating, hours to meet folks like Oliveira, Aljamain Sterling, Justin Gaethje, and it was pretty cool, man. And then you have like Chase Hooper with no line at all, and he's not even in like an autograph stand. He's just hanging out. He's just hanging out next to like a sausage stand or something like that. Just standing there. Nobody's in front of him, and only people who recognize him will go up to him and just talk to him, shoot the shit. I actually I got him to sign a hat or something. He looks like an 18-year-old kid in person. I shit you not, dude. He could destroy me, absolutely, right? But he looks like just this little kid. And man, he was shown no respect at this goddamn event. No lines, no attention, nothing. And you know what? For that reason, I think he's pissed. He says, "These motherfuckers, how do they get all the attention? Look at me standing by the sausage stand. Nobody gives a shit about me." And now, what does the UFC do? They give him Steve Garcia, a fucking jabroni who's had 3 fights in the UFC. He's lost 2 of them. And the guy that he beat, Charlie Ontiveros. Do you remember Charlie Ontiveros, nicknamed the American Bad Boy? The guy who has now like 9 or 10 losses, all by KO. That's the
Yeah.
only guy he's beat. He's a fucking jabroni. They're teeing Chase Hooper up for a victory. Minus 295 is surprising and a little bit too steep for me. A little bit too steep for me. I might just take Chase straight up money line, or I might look at him by sub. But I like Chase Hooper here as well, JB.
Just want to see what he is. So by sub, he's plus 140. By KO is plus 450. He's not going to KO him, right? Like, there's no point in taking him inside inside the
Yeah,
distance.
some ground and pound is possible, but I'm not going to take Chase by KO. No.
So KO and sub is minus 110.
Might take
That
it.
makes it bettable though. Like, it's not
Right.
juicy at all, but that makes, like, I love that because if it goes to decision, you lose.
The thing is, he's not really a finisher, Chase. But look, I like him here. Maybe we'll figure out how we take him, but I like him. Steve Garcia doesn't belong in the UFC.
When you say he's not a finisher, last win ground and pound. Win before that was a heel hook. Win before that was ground and pound. Win before that was rear naked choke. Win before that was ref stoppage from strikes. Do you want to retract that statement?
I don't, man. I don't, because he's just a little kid. I feel so horrible saying that about somebody who could submit and knock me out, right? But he's just a little kid. I don't know, bro. Come on. He's just a little kid. He's not a
All right,
big kid.
I'm gonna take Chase Hooper here inside the distance at -110. I like that a lot. I think that's a great play. I like it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Chase Hooper -295 and parlay him with his next fight here, which is Joseph Holmes versus Jun Young Park. Jun Young Park
Mm,
-225 with Chase Hooper -295 is probably to get you close to even money, and that's a great parlay
okay.
piece for the
You
prelims.
you like John Young Park in this one?
I do, I do.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I really have a take on this one, but I don't mind it.
You know why I like Jun Young Park? Because the Eric Anders fight, while a split, I think he won straight up. And
Yeah.
his only loss that I really care about because I remember was to RoboCop.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So he lost to
Okay. All right.
RoboCop, who
That's
I
yeah,
have a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
respect for. I think before that it was like Anthony Hernandez in 19, but I don't remember that fight fucking at all. So,
Okay.
um,
I don't know. Actually, you're talking me into this right now. Yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
oh.
I like that.
Orlovsky versus De Lima. Any thought here?
I'm gonna roll with Arlovsky at plus 205. The dude just keeps
Really?
winning. I understand he's 43 years old. I understand he's a fucking dinosaur, but the dude just keeps winning. I'm sorry. He does. Jesus Christ, his last what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's won 7 of his last 8 or something stupid like that, dude. And Delima, he's not a high level fighter. He's not. So, dude, at plus 205, why not? Arlovsky, and now what is by decision? What does that look like? Because I mean, that's tempting, bro. What do you think?
I think you're getting greedy. I think if you think Orlovsky, don't you just take the plus 205 and say go?
Probably. Yeah, probably. But
Decisions plus 330. So I say you just go with the
no, it's
205
not
at
in
that point.
yeah, it's not enough. Yeah. So plus 205 money line. Why would you think that Delima is gonna take this? You know?
I
Like,
don't. I don't have a strong take on this. I'll take Orlovsky probably and ride with you there because again, I think they've kind of tried to get him. Again, his last loss was to Tom Aspinall, who the UFC has a hard on for.
oh
And
yeah, he's
before was
legit.
the Rosenstruck, who's my boy. So, that was the Masvidal Diaz fight. Fuck man, we were in Vegas for
Yep.
that.
Yep. Yep.
My thought when someone wins with the Vegas fight we were at, I have to bet them. So, yep, I'm betting Orlovsky. I'm with you there. Let's go.
Done.
Moving on.
Love it. Love it.
Roman versus Phil.
It's gonna be a
Roman
good
plus
fight.
150, Phil minus 175. I agree. This is kind of a coin flip. I was a little surprised the odds were this different. At the same time, I'm probably not going to bet it and just watch it. How about you?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna take Roman, Mr. Deleeds. He when he knocked out Kyle Dawkins, I got back on it. I got back on the train, bro. I did. So I feel Phil Hawes is he's good. I think he's great, but I was just impressed with Roman's last performance, and I am going to take him at the dog at plus 150 here. This is one of those things, getting into the habit of taking people straight up when you got that feeling. This is what I'm going to do. Plus 150 straight up. Probably put a unit on it. That's what I'm going to do here.
So, is your rationale? Listen, Roman knocked out Dukakis, and Phil only had to
Dawkins.
go.
Dawkins.
Yeah, Calvin Dukakis, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You said the caucus, dude. It's Dawkins.
Okay, I thought it was Dukakis.
No, no. Dawkins.
It's from Philly. Fuck him.
There's only one
Kyle.
K in there, bro.
So Roman knocked out Kyle, and Phil had to take Kyle to decision. So is that your argument there that like Roman basically finished Kyle and
Well,
Phil couldn't?
not quite. I mean, I think Roman is the better fighter. I think he's more dangerous. The fight against Dawkins, Roman made easy work of him, whereas Phil Hawes, as you said, went to decision. But the logic is not just based on that. I think that Roman's a good fighter, man. I think Phil Hawes is an okay fighter. So when I see Roman in the dog spot, I'm going to take him.
No, I'm gonna follow you there. I feel like I had the same confidence you did against the Trevin Giles fight, and I kind of lost my ass on that one, which is why I'm a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'll probably follow you on that one. I like it. I like it.
All right. All right.
Okay, I lost my spot here. Dustin Jacoby versus Roundtree. I don't like
Another
this.
good fight.
Great fight. -170 for Jacoby. Roundtree plus 145. I like both these guys a lot, which is why I'm really struggling with this
Yeah.
fight. So
Yeah.
when I like both fighters a lot, I say, okay, well, I'll take Roundtree. He's the plus money. I'm not gonna like if I like them both, I'll take the dog. It's the wrong way to look at that. There's no analysis here. I'm gonna take myself out of this equation because I actually really like both these fighters, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, me too, man. And I just want to watch it, to be honest. I'm wondering what does not go to decision looks like as a prop, but I just want to watch this, man. I like both these guys, and I don't have a strong take either way, man. But if there's some violence in this, if it's tasty enough, might look at it. Otherwise, pass. Just enjoy it.
Fight goes the distance for this fight is minus 225. So as expected.
Nah, nah, no, no, no. Get out of here.
This next fight also Gore versus Josh Framed.
Yep.
Framed.
Trimmed.
Uh,
Trimmed.
I don't like it. Don't know enough about these fighters. Passing. What are you doing?
Trayshawn Gore, man. I think the UFC is setting him up for success, man. When they gave him his first fight against Battle in the UFC, I was actually surprised Brian Battle won, but Brian Battle's making statements, man. He's coming out looking damn good. The Cody Brundage fight, I didn't actually watch that because he got knocked out in the first round. But I think Trayshawn Gore, I think the UFC wants this guy to succeed. When I see him at plus 135, that's good enough for me to take him against this guy Josh Friend, who I think he's had one fight against Fluffy Hernandez, who's damn good, man. He's damn good, and he lost to Fluff by unanimous decision. So he's had one fight in the UFC. He lost. I just think Trayshawn Gore, man. I think the UFC wants this guy to win. So I'm gonna take him, man. I don't know how. Just straight up money line. I think that's definitely the way to go. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I can find some kind of logic to sneak Gore into a parlay here. But otherwise, I'm gonna take him straight up because I think he's gonna win.
Right. Gore for Joey, pass for JB. This next one, just get ahead of it. I have no
Nope.
idea what to bet
Nothing.
on this, so this is a pass for me.
Yeah, me too.
I'll even say the fight, I guess. Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Jared Vandera. I don't know anybody one of these guys. I honestly don't know how
Nah,
they
no
made.
take.
I don't know how they made the main card with the names I read off on the prelims. Like, to be honest with you, like, I know more, and maybe that's just because I watch a lot of UFC, but I know more about the guys in the prelim than I do these guys in the main card. Which is
Yeah.
moving on. Tim Means versus Max Griffin. You want to start this one off?
Yeah, I can. I think Means is look. I think Means is a better fighter, man. I think he's been doing this longer. I think he's more well-rounded. So yeah, fucking A, plus 160. Let's go. I want to like Max Griffin. I do like him. Really, I do. I just I don't know, man. Like when you look at his resume, who's he beat? Who's he fucking beat besides Carlos Condit, who's
I was gonna say Carlos
God knows
Condit is
how
the only
old?
people that think that's that really good. I mean, he did beat Mike Perry, but Mike Perry's a scumbag, so who really cares
No,
about
but yeah,
that, right?
Condit's just a name at this point. Condit's just a name, in my
Mhm.
opinion. You know what I mean? Like he's not the Condit of old. So who's he beat? And the
Nobody.
answer is no one, right? No
Mhm.
one. So I don't know. When you put him against Tim Means, the Dirty Bird, man, the guy's been around, dude. He's got a lot of fights under his belt. He's been there and done that, and I think he's more well-rounded than Max Griffin. So I'm going to take Tim Means here, straight up at plus 160. I like that.
So I agreed with you when I kind of gut checked myself. I was like, well, Tim Means has to be so much older than Max Griffin. He's only 2 years older.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel really good about Tim Means in this spot. So much that I'll probably bet more than I should, but I'm going to keep him out of parlays because this is the thing I do. Like, oh my, oh, I love this so much. Let me
Yeah,
put him in every single
exactly.
fucking parlay and roll my
Exactly,
night.
dude.
So I'm going to probably put 1.5, 2 units on this because I do
Mhm.
like Tim Means a lot in this spot. But the same point, if Max Griffin won, it wouldn't shock me. But I'm looking at common opponent and don't see how that happens.
Right. Yeah, me neither, man. Me neither. Let's go. Let's go, Dirty Bird, man.
All right, I like it. Calvin Cater minus 105, Arnold Allen minus 115. All I have to say here is I am so mad that I live in Massachusetts and did not get to New Hampshire. Calvin Cater was at plus 110 at one point. Calvin
That's
Cater
weird.
is Boston based. So
Yeah.
you know where we're going with this.
Dude is a
Calvin Cater.
dog, man. The guy's a
Calvin Cater.
dog.
Come
You
on.
kidding
Like,
me?
just bet the house on him. Let's go.
The fuck out of here, dude. What he did to Giga? Like, I remember when he fought Giga, everyone thought just because, Cater admittedly got destroyed by Max Holloway. Not a good performance,
It's
man.
Max
He
fucking
got
Holloway.
no, dude, I know, man. I know. But the dude, like Max was showboating all over him. Cater's face looked like, silly putty mushed up. Like it was a bad look for Cater. And everybody thought, you have Giga coming up. Oh, Giga kick, Giga kick. Giga was supposed to fucking climb the charts and fight for the title. Cater had that dog in him, man, and he showed up in a big way. And he said, "You know what? Fuck you, fuck everyone, dude. I'm a fighter. That's who I am." So, dude, I loved him after that performance. I thought that fight against Josh Emmett. I think they made the right call with giving it to Josh Emmett, but Cater is he's a dog, man. So I love him. If you got him at plus 110, plus whatever, God bless you. Not that Arnold Allen is a bum. I don't hate him by any means. I just don't think that he's on Calvin Cater's level. Could be wrong, but I don't think he is. If you beat Dan Hooker nowadays, well, that's just par for the course if you're fighting Dan Hooker. The guy doesn't win anymore. I love Hooker, but let's face it, he's not a high-level UFC fighter. He's not. He's not the best of the best. I wish he was. I love the guy. But, Arnold Allen, if he beats Cater, that's a huge statement. Like he's immediately in the conversation, right? But I don't think he will because Calvin Cater has got that dog in him, JB. I love it.
I gotta agree with everything you said. The only thing that gave me pause was, again, I was like, okay, I don't know a lot about Allen, so let me take a look at him. I saw he beat Dan Hooker. Initial reaction was like, whoa. And I was like, oh, wait, he beat Dan Hooker in 2022. Everyone beats Dan Hooker in 2022. This isn't beating Dan Hooker back in fucking 2014.
Right.
No disrespect to Dan Hooker, I guess.
No.
He did beat Yusuf, which gives me a little pause because I do think Yusuf is pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
So I will say, if Calvin Cater wasn't Boston based, this is probably a no bet because I do think it's a pick 'em, which is exactly where it's falling out. But you give me that Boston base, that dog again. I was on Cater, so I think they got the fight wrong on Emmett, but I can see how you give it to Emmett. It was a split. You got to take Cater. We're Boston Bruise bets. Okay.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Enough with the bullshit, man.
Like,
enough with the bullshit.
You got to go, Cater. Cater, I'm tagging you in this post. Come on the show. Let's do an interview, Cater. All right, let's go. Let's get the New England Cartel.
Strong, bro.
New England Cartel involved in Boston Bruise bets. That's what we need to do here.
Absolutely, man. Get the partnership going.
Do that. So we did that in 18 minutes. See how quickly we can break down fights when we just don't do any research?
Yeah, how did that happen? Yeah, actually, all right, let's stick to this no research thing, man. It's working out.
Yeah. So coming soon, we had nothing on this slide last time, and we've got some stuff on here now. So
the Rafters, kid.
The Rafters. Bruins looking hot, man. Okay, got another win today. Brad Marchand's first game back, 5-1 today. Marchand 2 goals, so they are now 6-1 and in first place.
Hell yeah, man.
Had to convince Joey. Joey was like, "Oh, JB, it's a school night. It's a Monday. That's got to be so tough." And I said, "Sack up for the brand. We're going." And he agreed. So
yeah, dude. Look, I'm not just automatic anymore on a Monday night, man. You got to persuade me. You got to.
All I should have to say is for the brand, and that should just click a switch.
Well, that's pretty much what you did, and it worked.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right.
Have you ever sat in the rafters?
I can't remember. If I did, I can't remember the last time I did.
Yeah, that's a little scary. All right. And after that, big news after yesterday, I texted you this. Rough and Rowdy.
Oh, yeah, man. This is top notch. This is top notch.
We're going to be out in Boston Bruise gear. We're going to somehow get on TV here, Joey. All right? Like,
we're
gonna be sitting there in Boston Bruise gear. Tim Providence had to do it. I do, to be transparent, don't think it's going to be as good as the ones that are in, say, West Virginia. But I think it's still going to be pretty entertaining.
Absolutely, man. God bless Portnoy and the gang, man, for creating this shit show. I am very much looking forward to taking part in person. It's entertaining enough on TV, man, but being there in person with about 10 Bud Lights in us each, that's going to be fantastic, man. I can't wait.
So here's the question, right? And this is the question I'll pose to the one listener. So I guess Dale, who's no longer listening, but when he listens to the audio, what is the pregame meal for Rough and Rowdy? For Boston Bruise bets. We talked about this, right? Is it like going to some fucking like Sizzler buffet and just stuffing our faces?
Yep.
Or do we like show up to a fancy steakhouse and then go to Rough and Rowdy? I think
I
it's the
am
latter. I really think it's the latter.
Yep. Yep, me too. I just think it's more us, JB. You know what I mean? You roll up to a nice steakhouse, you get I don't know, you get a nice ribeye, medium rare, you just wash it down with some red wine, man, and then you roll up to a can we call it amateur boxing or is it I think that
You can't
even
even
is
call it
too
that.
no,
You can't
no,
even
I
call it.
don't
It's
no,
closer to
no.
bum fights than it is amateur boxing.
Yes,
Let's
you
be
wash it down.
abundantly.
You wash your ribeye down with some red wine, and then go to see some bum fights.
Like that's the equivalent of this shit. I'm so excited for it, but let's call it what it is, okay?
I love it. That's good.
Then we got some sports books on deck. I put these on deck. The Brook, we're trying to go. We just got to find a weekend. Life gets real busy. I think we got a couple weekends in play, but I'm not going to put it up here until we get there. Encore. I'm not going there until you guys legalize fucking gambling. So let's get shit
Yeah,
together here.
fair enough.
I'm
Fair
thinking
enough.
March Madness. I'm thinking Encore is going to call us, Joey, and say, you know what? We want you guys to do a live show for March Madness.
Yeah, and you know what? We're in. We're in.
We're in. We're in. So,
Legalize this
Encore, what do you
fucking
call
thing.
us? Just send the paperwork over. We'll sign it real quick for you. Don't worry.
Exactly. Get the DocuSign over. Let's seal the deal. We're in live Boston Brews bets for the grand opening, right? Of the WinBet
Exactly.
Sports Bar. Boom.
Exactly.
Done.
Even though it's open, but you can't bet. So just to be clear, at WinBet Sports Bar, you can't bet on sports. That's great.
So it's not really open. It's bullshit.
We're in trouble here, or I'm in trouble here. Third quarter just started.
It's not good.
13 points over under 46.5. Let's see how that plays out here. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna finish my whiskey here.
It's panic time, bro. It's panic time.
It's a little panic. I think we almost just saw a pick six, which I wouldn't hate, and now they're just showing Brady, so probably time for me to get off the air. All right, Joey, it's been good catching up. I know we both had very busy weeks. Let's very unprepared, but episode 10. Did we think we would get here? Did we honestly?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Double-digit episodes? Absolutely not. But what I realized today when I was in downtown Boston, man, totally unprepared to go live and on air without any clue of how the games or card went last weekend. The original goal of Boston Brews bets, man, is being fulfilled, which is, hey, fuck it, man. Let's crack some alcohol, as I would say, right? Let loose, talk some shit, throw some money around, man. That's what this is all about. So I think we're gonna keep this going, bro.
I think we are. I was concerned when we first started this. I was like, we're gonna get to episode 3 and be like, we're too busy. We can't do this. And I'm not gonna lie. There's been some times where we've shared those text messages, and
for sure,
it's taken the equivalent of you calling me a pussy or me calling you a pussy to
a little bitch. Yep.
Get it back on track here. But hey, episode 10, I'm proud of us, and we'll be here for episode 100. All right, we're gonna be here for episode 100. All right?
Absolutely, brother. You can't stop it, man. The train has left the station, and it's going. It's going. There is no destination. We're just gonna keep going.
Exactly. All right. Final thoughts, Joey. We're gonna get your Pickett thing on our site here, so people can track your bets as well. Honestly, I'm telling you, if you sign up through my link, I get like $5 on Venmo. So you don't have to sign up through my link. I really don't care. I'm just telling you, it's so much easier when you're using sports picks, and it tracks it like real time. Like when you have an over, like I do, like this stupid fucking thing that I'm doing through Restream, where I'm like, oh, I have an over. Like that's what pops up on Pickett, and it lets you.
Dude, that's awesome. Awesome. Props to Pickett, man. Yeah, I got to get set up. By the time we meet next week, we will be set up.
All right, man. Well, let's have a good week. I'm not going to say this is the week. I'm not going to go with any confidence. I'm going to say this is going to be a good week. We're going to have a good week. Not a great week, but a good week. All right, brother?
I support that, man. All right, JB, Godspeed, and until next time.
Until next time, my friend. Later. Stay positive. Stay positive out there.
Stay positive. Of course.